Everybody, and welcome to week 5 in our COMM class. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you had a good weekend. You're feeling rested. I hope you're not feeling too stressed about work or anything else. So, before we start looking at this week's lesson, just a few reminders. I've posted some extra help, some extra information about the upcoming persuasive paragraph. Now that assignment is due next Sunday, the 31st. It should be uploaded on Blackboard on the assignment link, and I'd like you to try to submit that by midnight. If you're really having trouble with the deadline, you can always ask me for an extension, but I can tell you that it'll be better for you if you can get it done by the deadline, because the longer you wait, the less fresh in your head all of those skills and all of those ideas are going to be. And we're going to be moving on and talking about other kinds of writing and other skills, so it can get a bit more confusing as you go forward. If you haven't already submitted the grammar lesson from last week, including the 2% quiz, make sure that you also get on that and get that done. Now, as you're working on that persuasive assignment, if there are any questions you have, if there's anything that you feel uncomfortable about or unsure about, you can always let me know, and I will try to give you a detailed answer. For this, there's now 2 ways that you can let me know. You can always send me an email, as usual, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. But I've also posted the discussion board as part of the extra materials for the persuasive paragraph. And if you ask your question there, the advantage is for everyone else, because that way when I answer your question, there may also be someone else who will learn from that answer or from the question itself. So it's a helpful thing for us. I think that's about it for my announcements. So now I'll introduce you guys to our week 5 lesson. First thing I want to say is that this week we are stepping forward from the argumentative writing lessons, the persuasive writing lessons. So the assignment, the persuasive paragraph assignment, is due on Sunday. It's up to you how you want to approach this. If you feel like you don't want to have multiple different kinds of writing in your head all at the same time, then you can try to get the assignment done early and then complete the lesson later in the week. There are some things in this lesson that may help you on the assignment a little bit, so you can also do the assignment, do the lesson this week, and also be working on the persuasive paragraph. So, this week we're stopping looking at argumentative writing for a little bit, and instead we're going to be talking about how to write a summary paragraph. This is a very, very important skill because we're going to be working towards research essays. That's the really big thing we're working towards at the end of the semester. Being able to write a persuasive paragraph is very important for that, but being able to write a summary paragraph is also very important because that's how you're going to be able to incorporate all that information that you're researching, condense it into a smaller, more efficient form, and explain it in your own words as a part of your essay. You can use a summary paragraph as a part of your essay, just like how you can use a persuasive paragraph as part of your essay. The lesson covers how to approach an article as you're summarizing it, the process you can go through to break it down into the thesis and the main parts, how you can then organize that into a summary paragraph, and it also talks about paraphrasing. So how do we paraphrase well? How do we take another writer's ideas, stay accurate to those ideas, but still find a way of expressing it clearly and accurately in our own words? That last part, the paraphrasing part, that's the part that could also help you with the persuasive paragraph. So, even if you want to delay the summary writing lesson uh, until after the persuasive paragraph, you may still want to look through the paraphrasing part of that lesson. So, a few notes on how to approach this week's lesson. I've posted two things. I've posted another set of slides and a weekly package. Now, the slides are a little bit long. They're about 30 slides again. And this time I do have audio. So most, but not all of the slides have a button and you can listen to it. And I really think that listening to the audio is going to give you a better understanding of the process that you're undertaking to write a summary. It'll give you a better understanding of what a summary is and how it works, why it's important. So I definitely encourage you to listen to the audio. The other thing that the audio will do as you go through those slides is it will tell you when you need to access materials from the package, from the Word doc package. So for example, the first thing is that there's going to be a very short article to read so that we can practice summarizing. So the slides, if you listen to the audio, it will tell you at a certain point, okay, please go and read this article. Later, it will tell you to access other materials in the package. So listen to that. Don't try to do the package first. Don't wait until the end. Try to access the package and look at the package as you're going through the lesson. So have it side by side with you, or have it both of it up and ready on your computer. Final note is that there is no graded exercise this week for this lesson. And the reason there's no graded exercise is because those persuasive paragraphs are due at the end of next week. Sorry, at the end of, Sunday. This week. So there's no graded exercise, no quiz, no discussion board. But we are going to be writing at the end of week 6. At the end of week 6, we're going to be writing a summary paragraph for our next assignment. So you still do have to pay close attention to this assignment, and keep a close eye on it because you are going to be writing a summary for grades. You just are not going to have to do it this week. I think that's about it, guys. So I'm about to go to bed because it's late on Sunday night. But if you have any questions about the assignments, any questions about the materials on Blackboard, or any questions about this week's lesson for paraphrasing and summarizing, please feel free to send me a message at any time. As always, if you have trouble or questions about the assignment, the persuasive paragraph, you can also email me about that, even though we're not talking about that with this week's lesson. I know that you're still thinking about it, you're still working on it, so I'm always open to listen to those questions. That's it, guys. Thank you so much. Take care, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Bye.